Hi guys, and welcome to another video. It's about Elite Dangerous, but it's not Elite Dangerous. I wanted to show you this tool, which is what I'm using. So you can decide whether you call it cheating or not. I don't think it is, because you're not mining the data from the game. But we've got this tool, elitetradingtool.co.uk. Thank you guys for making this. Big shout out to you, because I think you're really good. You're not mining the data. You're giving us a tool that we can input the data, and that data is changing constantly, and it tells us what's out there and what's not. So what I tend to use here, I use two tools to be fair. I use a few of these, but I'm going to just concentrate mostly on the trade calculator. Right, and I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to put our starting position of my thing, of where I was, which was there. That's where I started from. Now basically you put your capacity in there, so I can carry 96 tons. That's the amount of money I got. I've actually got about 2 million minimum profit and distance in light seconds, so I'm going to up that a bit. I'm going to put this on 75 light years, and I'm going to go calculate, and it's going to come up with a list. Now we know that this was the one we did, right? So this comes up with a list, and it goes cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and so forth. So what I did was, right, that's where I went next. So basically what I would then do is say, right, we went there next, and we went to that thing. I'm going to reverse that and then wipe that, and then I'm going to recalculate. So we did that trip, we made X amount of money, and we pull up this one. Now that's the maximum one, but it's 60 light years away. And this one here is only 40 light seconds away, and it's not a lot of difference in profit. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, you can add a route. Ooh, that's interesting. Didn't know that before. So you can do that. What's the purpose of that then? Okay, you can probably make a route up by the looks of it, which we're not going to do. Right, so we went there anyway. So we then went to the fourth one down the list, which is... spelled it wrong, put a double G in. There we go, we went there, and then we went to Kuma Landing, and I'm going to reverse it, clear out that one, and then recalculate. And that then come up with this one, which I didn't do. I only did the two trips. So we went from A to B and then B to C, and then I calculated this one, which has come up with this beautiful one. It's a long way away, but it makes 117 grand. Now what you should do is scroll down and find one like this. There you go. This is a prime example. So this one here, which is HR 7221, is a lot less distance. It's only 26 light years as opposed to 95, so it's a quarter of the distance. So it's going to take you effectively a quarter of the time to get there, and effectively you're only going to lose 2,000 credits. However, this data here is updated by somebody on the internet 41 minutes ago, so there's a high probability it's going to be very around there. This one down here is 34 days old. We don't know what the demand is, we only know what the supply is. So you could get there, and it could be a long way out from that. It could be miles out from that. That's the chance you take. Now, I would probably do that and take a risk, and if it doesn't make the money, it doesn't make the money, and then you'll make the money on the next route, hopefully. Because that's kind of what we did just a minute ago. Instead of making 80, we only made 50. Right, that's the difference on the tool. So the one, I think it was the previous route, which was, it wasn't that one, was it? It was JAK. Oh, we need to clean that actually. JAKUTA. Is it going to find it? Is it going to find it? It's not going to find it. Why not? J. Here we go. That's the one. It's just going slow. It's going slow. Come on. Well, that was the route anyway, where it said 80,000 and it only come up with about 50 when we actually did the trip because the data was a long time out. So that's the payoff. Is if this data here is a long way out, chances are that's going to be a long way out, or could be potentially. So there you have the trading tool which I've been using. I've only been using it a few days. Now another way, I'm going to quickly go through these to give you an idea of what these are. Find trades. You could say I am at, which is where we are, TANGARI, that's where we are, and I want to make a minimum profit of 1,000, let's say that, and I don't mind jumping a long distance, and max distance I can change that, or maximum difference between systems. Again, you could put the distance in there. Medium, I want to find a route, so let's do it. It needs to be above 1200 apparently for this particular one, so it already knows what it's going to make. So there you go, that's what profit you're going to make per ton. It's not going to give you the overall profit because you don't put in how much tonnage you've got. So basically that's the maximum route there and back turnaround trip. So if you take that and then I times that by 96, that would make me a round trip profit of 248 grand, which is the maximum I can make within the range of these parameters. Right, that's the maximum I can make. So if I went from there to there, so I'd have to go to there first and then do that trip within 60 light years of this system. That's the best route. So, and I'd make 248 grand round trip. That's the way which I kind of disagree with, because people can maximise their profit and then milk that route for a day, and then they go on to they go and find another one. Once it starts to become unprofitable and they're not making 248 and they're only making 150, say, or 200, once the price starts dropping off, they go and do it. They milk the routes, and I kind of disagree with that. I prefer the way I do it because you're getting a variable in it. We've also got lists. Right, I want to buy a commodity. I might need, so if you're on bulletin board, you might say, okay, then we need palladium. So, no, I don't. Current system. No, we want current system. We're at Jakarta, aren't we? We're here. Well, I'm not here actually. I'm at the other one. Let's put the one I'm in. Tangari. There we go. That's where I am. I want palladium. So I've got a mission in the bulletin board that says I need palladium, and I make a profit on there. I'm not worried about max range, and I'm not going to exclude outposts. I just want to go and get palladium. Where is it? Where's the best place to find it? Bang, here we go. This is where you buy. This is our buy prices and so forth, and the average price and stuff like that. So this is what we're buying at. I want to find, it also tells you the amount and that. This will be out of date again, so that's the maximum price. Wait for it. Has the site crashed? No, we're there. There you go. That's the cheapest I can buy it for. 12 grand. And if I swap that around, takes a little while. Give it time. That's the maximum I can sell it for. 16. There you go. So that's a difference of 12 grand. If I scroll all the way down here, it's quicker. There you go. I can buy it there for 12, sell it at the other place. We've also got search. You can search for commodities, black markets, outfitting. So if you've got damaged ship, you can go, okay, I'm here. I've got damaged ship. I don't mind how far I go. Just tell me where they are. I need repairs. I need repairs. That's what I need. So you can go and search, and it will come up with a list. Hopefully, it's probably going to come up with a long list because I picked 150 light years, which was a bit silly of me to do. But we just wait for that to return a result, please. Maybe. There you go. So it's going to say there. So it will tell you what you've got in different places. So I could say, okay, is that done? No, we're going to put it in order of distance. So again, it's going to take a while to. I've picked too big a thing. I should have changed that down to 25 or something. 150 light years is too much. we can say once that comes back, it will take time to order that. It's fired a query off to their server. I do apologise, devs. I'm hammering your server at the moment. I just want to give them a bit of an overview of your wonderful site and get more people to your site. And guys, support these guys. Make a donation to them if you can. So yeah, we can scroll down here and say, all right, well, repairs. I need repairs. All of these are going to have the repairs ticked. But if I scroll down, here you go. Oh no, hang on. The nearest one, we're going to find one, hopefully, is this one here. Look, 30 light years away. This station here, which is an independent democracy, has everything. So that's pretty cool. But obviously the nearest one with repairs is where I am. It has repairs. But if I didn't have repairs then, I'd have a damaged shit. I could go and find repairs and things like that. The last one is rares. So we're going to put in our location, and I'm going to show the table, and it's going to come up with rares, and I'm going to click to distance in light years to order them in distance order. So the nearest thing is at this place here. This is the item. Why does it have to be an awkward one? Let's go for this one. It's easier to say. HR7221 wheat. Apparently that's a rare item. It tells us our distance in light seconds from the jump point in. So when you jump into the start, that's how far you've got to travel. So that you probably want to avoid that one, because that's going to take you, what, 15 minutes to actually travel inside the star to go and pick that up. It tells you the price, doesn't tell you what it sells it for. The reason being is these go up in value the further you take them away from their point. Now, as I said in the previous video, there seems to be a sweet point of about 100 light years, and that's sort of where you maximise the profit. So something, say like this, look, Kitten brand coffee. How about that? Oh, I want some of that Kitten brand coffee. Missy, where are you? My buddy cat. Do you want some Kitten brand coffee? Do you? She says no. She says that's a horrible idea. But yeah, you go there, something like that. That you could buy that for a couple of grand. That probably, if you go out 100 light years, you would probably sell that for about 10 or 12. So you'd make about 10 grand profit per ton. Now the snag is you can't go and fill up 96 tons worth of cargo, because there won't be 96 tons worth of it there. It tends to, or I haven't really done much of this, but it tends to give you sort of 5 or 6, and then it'll refresh every sort of 10 or 15 minutes and give you a few more. But you tend not to get very many, so you could literally just fly around picking up, filling up eventually your cargo hold, and then eventually going out and selling them. So you could do that. And there is all sorts. That hip proto squid. Wow, that's a good one. What ones have we got? All sorts there. Ooh. Bast Snake Gin. Some weird names. Look at that. Raper Bayo snakeskins. There's all sorts in here. There's loads, but there you go. That's basically this site. I'm going to put it back on there. So we don't hook into the game. They scrape the data automatically. It's all by the members of the community, which is manual. And I kind of really like this, the way they do it, the way they get their data. So I really do think this isn't a method of, it kind of is a method of cheating, but it isn't too bad. This is the happy medium, because the game is so astronomically big. Do you see what I did there? There's no way you're going to work out all the routes manually. It's just, it would take you, a single person, forever to do it. So in order to gain more money, in order to get the bigger ships, in order to make more money, in order to buy bigger ships, and to keep up like the momentum of the game, I think you've got to use a tool of some description. You know, I mean, technically, even if you sat there in the commodities list doing it manually, you'll still be using a calculator to work out which profit between each item. So you're still using a tool of some description. So to use a tool, I don't think is cheating. To mine the data out of the game, which these guys don't do, this is gathered by the community of inputting the data, which means the data goes out of date, which gives you your random element of it, isn't cheating. I don't see this as cheating. Guys, I'm going to end the video there. As I say, support this site, even if you're just inputting data. make a donation to them, make a donation to my channel. I think that would be nice. We're trying to build an X99 PC this year. We're getting there slowly. We will get there this year, hopefully, and build a new PC, and then I can up the quality. I did try upping the quality for the previous Elite Dangerous, and it failed miserably. It skipped so many frames I had to re-record the whole video at the lower bitrate that I normally record in. PC just isn't quick enough to do it, unfortunately. So guys, I'm going to end it there. Make sure, well, if you like the video, like the video. Feel free to comment what your thoughts are about these sites down below, and you know, your thoughts about Elite and what you do in Elite if you play it and that. If you don't play it but you want the game, put it down below. I can't give you a game, obviously. I haven't got the money to. But yeah, so you know, just give us your general feeling about Elite Dangerous down below. The most important thing to do is subscribe to the channel, you know, and share out the video so more people can subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's what we are all trying to achieve in the month of February of 2015. 1,000 subscribers is our target, which is ahead of target of where I thought I was going to be. But I so want to get to 1,000. We need another 50, guys. So keep hitting that subscribe button. Well, don't keep hitting it because that'll unsubscribe you, then resubscribe you, then unsubscribe. You know, story, guys. Try and share out the videos to get more subscribers to the channel. Say, guys, say to your mates, say to your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, come and watch this guy. He's really good. Well, he's not really good, but he's all right. You know, come and watch him. Share it out on your social media. I'll put the links in the channel, the description of the channel, the description of the video even. Blah, getting it all wrong now. He's useless, this guy. Don't follow him, he's useless. I'll put the links to my other social media in the description to this video. So Facebook, where I post screenshots and links to videos. Twitter, where I post stuff out of all sorts of things. I follow a lot of tech things on Twitter, and occasionally I'll post out things that are interesting, whether it be games or hardware. I'll post out stuff on Twitter for that. Twitch, where I do my live streams. I tend to do probably about one a week if I can on a Tuesday. I can't always do that because of the amount of time I'm at work, which is 50 plus hours a week, and then the amount of time it takes me to do all this YouTube so I can release a video per day. Which I pre-record all this stuff, and then I tend not to have much time left. It depends on how many hours I'm doing in the week, whether I can squeeze in a stream on a Tuesday. If I can, I will. If I can't, I do apologise. Wait till the following week. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, and I'll do it then. I should try doing a live stream on YouTube, guys. Let me know if you want to see that. I've not tried that. I've not even looked at it, but I know you can do it. So let me know what you think. But yeah, just generally like it in that. I'll put the link to this website in the description of the video. As I say, if you can support these guys, even if it's just like updating the data as you play the game, do it. The more people that do it, the more accurate the data is going to be, and then it won't be like 30 days out of date. But yeah, just that's it from me for now. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me for now. Goodbye.